Welcome to Francois Entrepreneur. I am Davidson. Imagine building a magnificent glass tower on a foundation of shifting sand. From the outside, it looks breathtaking. It inspires envy and awe. But beneath the surface, a single storm is all it takes to bring the entire structure crashing down. In the world of business, that foundation is due diligence. Today, we are bridging the gap between ancient wisdom and modern marketplace strategy. We are diving deep into the biblical principles of due diligence. This is not just about avoiding mistakes. It is about honoring your calling through excellence and stewardship. If you are ready to build a business that stands the test of time, stay with us. In the journey of the Francois Entrepreneur, we recognize that our ventures are not just about profit, but about purpose. Due diligence is the process of investigative care that ensures we are acting as wise stewards of the resources entrusted to us. Whether you are hiring a new executive, entering a partnership, or acquiring a competitor, these 6 principles will serve as your compass. The first pillar is the principle of deliberate planning. Scripture reminds us that the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. In the fast-paced world of startups, there is a constant pressure to move fast and break things. However, speed without direction is merely a faster way to reach a dead end. Deliberate planning means taking the time to map out every variable before committing capital. It is the refusal to be rushed by the fear of missing out. True diligence requires the patience to look past the excitement of a new deal to see the actual mechanics of how it will function. The second pillar is counting the cost. Consider the builder who starts a tower without first sitting down to estimate the cost to see if he has enough money to complete it. If he fails, he becomes a laughingstock. As an entrepreneur, counting the cost goes beyond the initial price tag. You must calculate the cost of time, the cost of human resources, and the potential cost to your reputation. Due diligence means performing a stress test on your projections. You must ask what happens if the market shifts by 10% or if your supply chain is delayed by 3 months. The third pillar is seeking a multitude of counsel. Without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. No entrepreneur is an island. Your own perspective is naturally biased toward your vision. Due diligence requires you to invite external eyes into your process. This means consulting with legal experts, financial auditors, and seasoned mentors who have no emotional stake in the deal. They are the ones who will spot the red flags that your enthusiasm might hide. A wise leader values the truth over being right. The fourth pillar is the verification of integrity. We are told to test everything and hold fast to what is good. In business transactions, we often focus on the balance sheet, but the most important asset is the character of the people involved. Due diligence involves looking at the history of your potential partners. Do they pay their vendors on time? How do they treat their lowest-level employees? A deal that looks perfect on paper can become a nightmare if the people behind it lack a foundation of honesty. You are not just buying a business or a service, you are entering a covenant. The fifth pillar is recognizing seasonality. There is a time for every matter under heaven. Diligence means understanding if the timing is right for a specific move. Sometimes a great opportunity is the right idea at the wrong time. Proper due diligence analyzes the current economic climate and your own internal capacity. It asks if your team is currently equipped to handle the weight of a new expansion. Forcing a harvest out of season only leads to withered fruit. The sixth pillar is the principle of transparency. Everything exposed by the light becomes visible. Due diligence is essentially the act of turning on the lights. If a seller or a partner is hesitant to provide documentation or tries to hide behind complex layers of jargon, that is your signal to walk away. A healthy business venture thrives in the light of full disclosure. As a Francois entrepreneur, you must lead with this same level of transparency, ensuring that your own house is in order so that you have nothing to fear from the scrutiny of others. To illustrate these points, let us look at a case study involving a mid-sized technology firm. This firm had the opportunity to acquire a smaller software company that promised a revolutionary algorithm. The CEO of the tech firm, driven by the fear of competitors getting there first, skipped the third and fourth principles. He did not seek external counsel. and he did not verify the integrity of the software company's leadership. Within 6 months of the merger, it was discovered that the algorithm was built on stolen code, leading to massive lawsuits that cost the firm $5 million. In contrast, a year later, the same CEO approached a second acquisition. This time, he applied all 6 principles. He spent 4 months in deliberate planning, hired 3 independent auditing firms, and interviewed the staff of the target company. He discovered a hidden debt obligation early in the process. Because the light was turned on, he was able to renegotiate the terms, saving the company from a disastrous financial mistake. This second venture became the most profitable wing of his organization because it was built on a foundation of due diligence. Due diligence is not a sign of a lack of faith. Quite the opposite, it is an act of high-level stewardship. It is the practical application of the wisdom we have been given to protect the mission we have been called to. When you take the time to plan, count the costs, seek counsel, verify integrity, respect seasonality, and demand transparency, you are building a business that can weather any storm. You are transitioning from being a mere dreamer to becoming a disciplined leader. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Francois Entrepreneur Podcast. If this message has challenged you to elevate your business practices and seek a higher standard of excellence, we want to stay connected with you. Your journey toward purposeful entrepreneurship does not have to be a lonely one. Please make sure to follow and subscribe to the podcast on your favorite platform so you never miss an episode. For more resources, articles, and community support, visit our website at www.francoisentrepreneur.org. Go out today and build with diligence, lead with integrity, and honor your calling in everything you do.